Hello there, welcome back to France. Last time we declared war on the Ottomans. We currently are fighting civil war. We also took the liberty of declaring war on the Cherokee here, where we're more or less just going to aim at taking, well, all of their land, potentially, for the Three Georges achievement. That is also why we're fighting the Ottomans right now, so it looks pretty damn good. But anyways, with that said, what we are going to do is continue where I left off, of course, which is the Ottoman War. And I'm pretty sure this war should go pretty painlessly and pretty quickly. All that's really necessary here now is just to siege the area we want for the Ottoman side. And when it comes to Cherokee, we more or less just need to basically conquer them completely, which is, in theory, something we should be able to easily do. Now, I think I need to go and find my troops. 224,000 armies working here. So apparently, as you can see, something went wrong when I exited the game. I didn't exit it properly, apparently, because we had already started the invasion of Cherokee. So that's not too good. But that doesn't really matter. We'll still just continue. Shouldn't be a problem. Kazan just occupied Vera-Suvar, and I have no idea if I can actually peace out with Kazan. No, I can't. So we're going to have to put this army here into action, and we'll re-siege what Kazan so far taken, and we'll go ahead and take one of their castles, and that should be enough to piece them out in case we, well, want to do just that. But we'll slowly but surely here move forward, keep on converting the land, and we'll see what we end up with here in terms of, well, getting what we want. Should be rather interesting, to be perfectly frank. Let's see how this goes. The Ottoman army has returned, as you can see. They're going to Karaman. And we should just move one troop here into intercept. They did not change their course at all, and there'll be a tiny bit of a difference between these two armies and when they arrive. But let's face it, even one of these should be able to take on the Ottomans very easily. We actually wiped the Kazan stack, so can't complain on that front. And the Ottomans here should take. Well, the losses were almost equal, so I guess I can't write off the Ottomans just yet. But as I said, all we need to do now is siege the Ottoman land in Old Georgia, and then we'll more or less be done. But with that said, we are going to colonize the area around the Cherokee land, and that should be enough to secure the achievement, I hope. Can I actually just seize this? I can't, sadly. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and do some quick sieging here, and we'll figure things out. They're actually sieging some of the land of Florida here, and that could potentially be troublesome. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure they can handle it. But the Cherokee War will be fought by my vassals, or colonial nations mostly. We'll fight in Europe here. So again, if the Ottomans come up with any bigger forces again, does something interesting, I'll show you. But if they do not, I'll just go back to waiting and see what happens. The Ottoman fleet here got forced out once we siege the province here. We are losing some ships, as you can see. Not too surprising in a battle like this. And I'm a little bit unsure what we'll actually end up with here. But potentially here we did lose 8 line ships, 14 galleys. But they lost an entire fleet of 100+ ships, so I guess that is a fair result. Now, with that destroy, we can just send these guys back to get repaired. Should be perfectly fine. And also, as you might imagine, the Ottoman forces have not returned from after their last battle. There they are, kind of on time here, to be perfectly fair. So let's see here. In terms of rebels, it's still rising up in Galway? It is. It's probably due to the unlawful territory. Well, let's just be perfectly honest, it shouldn't be a problem even if they rise up. We should be able to beat them pretty substantially, pretty easily. So I don't have any kind of concern there. Now, in terms of army tradition, I would be very happy to get a 666 general, but it seems like that is not meant to be, because we're doing pretty well in terms of warfare and everything, but we're just not getting that well, upgraded general. So I think for the time being we will start a suppressed minority for 5 years. We can live with that. So I guess for the time being we'll just slowly but surely make sure that we conquer or siege a lot of provinces and just work from there. Kazan, do you want peace now? You do. Fine, then we can get you out of this. There's no need to have the Kazans continue this war, as there is nothing for them to gain. But I actually have to do. Now this doesn't make any sense. You see, for the player, if a fort here has control of 2 zones, or 2 forts juggle for the same control zone, like here, you can't actually move straight to the castle because this fort blocks it. But the AI would have been able to. And to be perfectly honest, you should be able to move from this zone to any castle you want, but apparently that's not the case. Well, it doesn't really matter too much. We can deal. But for now, again, I'll just wait, and the Ottoman war should be over very, very soon. The war with the Ottomans more or less come to an end here. We have more than enough time here to wage one more war against them, which we should be able to. So what we're going to do here is actually take all of this land. Now, basically, in terms of how it's, well, how should I put this? How it's leveraged, it's more or less mostly to Albania. As you can see, they're going to get a lot more provinces, which means a lot more rebels. But if I use the basically the Ottoman force here to keep those rebels in check, that shouldn't be a problem. I would have taken more land myself, but let's just be perfectly honest here. With the amount of land I'm taking, which is basically just the coastline here, I will get 90 overextension. In terms of what I'm actually going to, well, so I'm going to suffer a little bit for that. Let's just be perfectly honest. But it shouldn't be a big problem at all. I should be able to call that very easily. A lot of this land is also fortresses, so we'll weaken the Ottomans considerably in, well, the prevention or the prelude, if you will, for next war. And also set myself nicely up for a potential war against Lithuania, where we will be taking, as you might imagine, some of their land, just to be, well, safe. And I might also just go ahead and annex Armenia, because, well, why wouldn't I? So I think that could work out pretty well. We'll have to figure out if it will work very well, but I think it will. So let's just go ahead here. We're going to make peace for, as you can see, this area right here. And I think that's perfectly fair. Should be more than enough for me to actually have something I need to invest a little bit of time on to actually keep things in check. And at the same time, I don't think it will be too much of a challenge. I will also start the integration of Albania. I'll have to, of course, improve some relations with them. But once we've done improving relations, we're going to go ahead and just straight out annex them. Now, Buzau is incredibly expensive for some weird reason. Valachian. It has to be previously Valachian. Where is it? Yeah, previously Valachian. And it has a high development. That is incredibly expensive. I think we're going to wait with coring that. To put it in perspective, Constantinople, which is a 39 development province, is half of that. So yes, it's kind of a hilarious system. But anyways, this should be fine. We'll call what we can call, and we'll just have to call Buzau at a later time. But this puts us also in a very nice position trade-wise, because we will now be able to basically have complete control over more or less all trade and the Alexandria node, among other things. So I think I'll be able to live with this. I might not be, let's just be honest. This is kind of a gambly step, and I also now need extra forces in the area just to make sure I can actually keep the rebels that, of course, Albania will get in check. Let's just be perfectly honest here. If we take a quick look at Albania, Albania's religious map mode, they've actually converted everything to Orthodox. So that's quite impressive. But in terms of coring, Albania still hasn't cored what I gave them in the first war. So it's still going to take some time before they're done with their cores. On the positive side, though, in terms of integrating, we're almost done with Denmark. They should be done fairly soon. Bella Maria is over. I will have... Yeah, we can just use these guys to keep that in check, and we'll move you guys to help. But yeah, basically I'll be fighting rebels in Albania a lot, and we'll also annex the entire area. We did actually get a stack wipe in the Battle of Nice. That's kind of impressive. I did never imagine that happen, but we'll just build some more troops. It's not a big deal. I'm actually running low on cash, even though I am gaining 148 ducats a month now. But with that said, let's just go back to waiting here more or less, and we'll see how things go. Interestingly enough, the Ottomans didn't actually convert all the land that they got. It seems like I might actually have to also hire out some more troops here to actually fix the rebel issue, because there's a lot of them. Let's face it, the rebels in my lands are very easy to handle. All I really do is just up the well, autonomy, which is not too big of a deal. But other than that, oh damn, that's a nasty stack. Yeah, I might have gotten a little bit too overzealous here in terms of warfare. I'll play hide and seek with the rebels, and I will inform you if I end up with another stack wipe, because that would be hilarious in a very bad way. Let's see here, Charles shouldn't be busy. No, it wasn't. Let's send you down to help out there. That 45 stack is going to be nasty to fight against. But luckily right now they're on a fortress, so I think we should be able to deal with it. But the fact that Albania gets rebels to this extent, I guess it was just a spur right now since they gave them so much more. But this is still quite bad. I really hope they use all of their coring power for, well, fixing the things that matter, the cores. Do I want to challenge that army? I think I do. We have a full-fledged one here, so we'll challenge it. We'll join up with the other one. That should be fine. We lose a cardinal, sadly. Freeze Oriental has been converted. Let's just go and have a look at Cherokee right now, because I need something else than rebels to look at. Cherokee, how about we make a peace deal? They would agree to this, and then we can just conquer them next time, and we'll just do that too. Yes, this will work. It should fall in under the different places, so let's just send this. Hilariously enough, yeah, I could potentially screw myself over for years to come. No, it fell in straight in under the, well, the nation they should be under, so that's good. Kazan, sure. Poland, not so sure. Once one of my generals dies, we will send them to basically figure out a new world. It shouldn't be an issue still. I should probably go back to getting myself a general to explore right away. But I think I'll be fine at the current time. I'll also, of course, keep him, well, much harsher, better eye on the, well, on the area, because right now things are not looking too good. And of course we need to keep, well, everything in order. I was about to say, and then boom, you got rebels. The main problem now is of course the fact that my troop forces are more or less the planet, well, kind of already used up. These guys are going to murder themselves, aren't they? No, they went to Thessaly. That's good. But yeah, judging also by the fact that we are going to be fighting a lot here, I would say with a high certainty that we are going to end up having some losses in terms of generals. We should. So for now, I'll again peacefully wait. Although we could probably just take one. We don't really need military power at the current moment. So I think we can overhire here and just get a conquistador. There we go. 2-2-1-2. Louis de Saint-Domingue should be perfectly fine. I'll split this one in half, and we'll put the conquistador in charge. And then we'll just figure out the nearby area, so I can see exactly what provinces I need, as well as, of course, exploring the Northern region. But we will continue next time. Thank you for watching. Please have comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I can solve the Albania rebel issue very, very soon. I'll see you next time. Bye.